Oh, hey guys. So I successfully got a Genesis Mini during the launch. During the launch day. Okay. So I did before the stream. I did explore a lot of stuff about this, such as how similar it is to this SNES Classic. Like, for example, if I go into a game, let's say, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah, the UI design is different, but you hold the start button, you see that you also have 4 save states, like the Super Nintendo Classic. And you could also lock and unlock save data like this. Now this really looks like the Super Nintendo Classic, but we'll just start with Sonic 2. I pressed the wrong button. Never mind, I'll start from the beginning. Oh wow, I got hit really early. Again. It's really easy to get continues in Sonic 2. Just need to collect enough rings for complete in like a short amount of time. In Sonic 1 you can only get continues with getting the Chaos Emeralds, but oh yeah, this section right here reminds me of this one advertisement that Sega ran. It was about blast processing. So, the Sega Genesis uses a Motorola 68000, the same processor as the Macintosh. But the difference is, it runs at 7 MHz. The Super Nintendo used another processor, which is clocked at 3.58 MHz. Coincidentally, it is actually an NTSC, a subcarrier as well. So because of that, Sega did exploit the rest of oh wow, I'm just standing here. And I have control too, look at that. See that? Yeah, I know RGT85 used to use this music in the background of his videos. But there was this one time I reused his video from Facebook without his permission. However, I don't want to talk about it. Hold on. My bad, I had to close the door behind me. So let's continue. Wow, this also looks like... So what Sega did was they took a race car and mounted a CRT TV, and he put a Sega Genesis on there because the games actually looked much faster. They put Sonic 2, Echo the Dolphin. Oh wait, I gotta continue as well. They got Echo the Dolphin and Sonic 2. And they compared it to an old truck that was carrying a Super Nintendo. It was playing Super Mario Kart. These games are actually really good, however, the perception of motion is too different. And speaking about Mario and Sonic, Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympics is coming out this November. November 5th to be exact. But this time it will take place in Tokyo. Last year, there was not a Mario and Sonic game because it took place in South Korea, and we already know how well Japan and South Korea are getting along right now. I mean, that's one reason why your new phones are more expensive. Plus, the new iPhone is supposed to launch either today or tomorrow, depending on where you live. And next Friday will probably be... This Friday will be very unproductive. Check out my Twitter for the full story. Because I don't like unproductive days. But I feel like people are being unproductive today, tomorrow. They could have been doing a lot of stuff, but I chose not to tomorrow while I'm drowning. And chemicals. Oh, what? Tails? Oh, jeez, I'm gonna drown. Oh my god. Oh! I nearly escaped death. Oh, there we go. That was not the easiest. Oh, what? The Sonic's movement actually gets slower when they fall into. Oh, what? What killed me? Hold on. I'm going to wind my live stream. So... I just jumped on a platform and I got killed. Or maybe I ran out of air. Oh, it's continuing. I'd probably edit this stream into smaller segments, so... I hate these platforms. I've been here before. Yeah, I think I've been here before, so... Oh yeah, I heard Sega's going to release some pretty good games in the next few months. So next month, Persona 5 Memorial will be released in Japan. But in March, it's going to come out elsewhere. But but as always, the Korean and Chinese language versions will be based off the Japanese version. It's going to be localized by Sony. Like for example, Trails of Cold Steel was localized by Sony in Korea, Taiwan, and other Chinese-speaking territories. We don't speak of Hong Kong right now because we all know what's happening there. If you're in Hong Kong, please stay safe. It is not safe to visit Hong Kong now. Oh wow, I mean it. Oh shit. Oh my god. I nearly escaped death again. Oh what? This is going to be known as Drown Gate. Actually, it was the block that was crushing me. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh, saved. Now we have to be careful crossing the bridge. Oh, come on. Keep falling down. Once I get game over, I'll move on to a different game. Plus, I'll teach you some more secret features about this device, which I did pre-stream. I really am gonna die. Sonic cannot swim, unlike Mario. Oh crap! I'm going to drown. Yep, he drowned. Gotta learn your swimming safety because if you don't, that will be tragic. Not sure if I can even get past here, because these platforms are the bane of my existence, these moving platforms. Oh, and nobody is, there we go. Yeah, Tails is kind of annoying because I'll probably need to get more practice in this part. Because I historically had problems here. Or maybe I need to figure something out. I'm gonna get crushed. Right, so I'm gonna jump to the ASAP. Well, also I'm gonna drown again. Let's see if we can cross the platform. Oh, what? This is really Drown Gate. I mean, Sonic is moving too slow. I mean, the hitboxes for these blocks are not good. So I need to really focus. But finally, we get to this part. Oh, what? That was the biggest middle finger. And I'm going to be a victim of Drown Gate again. Oh, you serious? The colors are not helping too. I'm about to get game over. Rest in peace, Sonic. You will never make it alive. Yeah, we're gonna continue. But they'll kick you back to the beginning of the level and they're gonna reset your score. But you have to earn continues in this game. I mean, the easiest place to earn continues is like once I run out of continues, they kick me back to the Sega logo. So I still need to work on a lot of parts in this level. What? Oh, damn it. I'm gonna get spiked. This is literally a death trap. You fall, and then you die. That is the really classic death trap in video games. You fall in the wrong spot, there's spikes, and then you die. I heard this is especially notorious in Mario Maker 2. Because people who make levels, wow, Sonic is having, at least you have the spin dash, which is one of the best features of this game. Or we're not supposed to go this way. Yeah, there's some frame rate lag, which is undesirable. So we're going to jump between platforms. Alright, there we go. Now this is the tricky part, or one of many actually. Actually, I was exposed to Sonic the Hedgehog first on my mom's Verizon Razor flip phone, which would make you a boss back in 2005. But the screen resolution wasn't good. However, I better find my next move. So I survived here. Oh, it's so... Oh, what? Fell down. Oh, what? I'm going... My drop gate's going to continue. Oh, what? Come on. This is made out of water in time too. At least it was tails. And you better get out of that platform fast, because if you don't... Alright. Almost at the boss. Shit. Did I really fall into a death trap? That's the thing about video games. Yeah, this is probably like... Those moving platforms pretty scummy, honestly. We should be at the boss now. With only 12 rank? Oh. This is serious. I fell off before I was even able to fight the boss. And I didn't get any continue, so... Oh wait, I did! This is probably my last one. Wow, I jumped so high. Yeah, so something about the best-selling video game of August, it was Madden NFL 20, but the problem is, there's just so many problems with the games. I mean, and with the NFL and stuff. If you want full coverage, just check out my Twitter. high, but not high enough. You have to make sure they don't get you, so you have to and you lose all your rings just like that. This is actually Sega's real answer to Mario Sonic the Hedgehog. So you really have to be careful with these swapping platforms. It could be instant death. Yeah, water does make your movement slower, but in this case it's chemicals. So I have to be very careful here. And also the falling platforms. They're the worst thing. You could fall too immediate to start the part all over. Sometimes you fall to immediate death. It feels like as if your plane landed in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and you only have seconds to get out before the plane sinks into the ocean. Very dark reality that can happen at any time. And with more and more airplanes being double jet, yeah, rest in peace, Sonic. And with more planes being double jet instead of quad jets, I mean, especially those that are crossing, like, oceans. It really can spell disaster. I mean, there's this thing called ETOPS in aviation, but ETOPS is extended operations. But the public has nicknamed it Engines Turn or Passengers Swim. And because of that, so engines are now made more rigorously than before. Oh, don't you hate it when you fall down here? Oh wow. I really should be taking my time. John? Oh, what? Best efforts cannot save Sonic. Oh my god, Sonic's about to drown! Rest in peace, Sonic! Oh. Jeez. This is literally... I don't think I'll be able to get past this level. I'm sorry, guys. My hands are getting sweaty too, so... I've been doing a lot of Sega streams lately. It was actually pretty funny. This is why I don't like this level. The oh! I got sniped. Oh wait. I was actually kicked back to the title screen this time, so... We're going back to the main menu. Okay, so the next game we're going to play is Altered Beast, which actually has voice acting.
Rise from your grave.
This is an action game which takes advantage of the Genesis 3-button controller. Now there was a version of this game that came out on the Dreamcast for the Sega Smash Pad. I'm probably going to cover that in another stream. So let's get the blue balls. Come at me, bro. Oh, come here. Wow, I'm more powerful. Oh, what? I'm about to. What?
Power up.
I'm not worthy enough to fight him yet. So did blow the punch. You don't want to leave here. What? She's self-destruct. I'm about to die. This is my last life. Now, I'm worried that Minecraft became... Wow, look at that. Now he's unstoppable. Look at this. He really is a beast when it comes to stuff. Now I'm worthy to fight him. Say, come on, say something.
To your doom.
Oh wait, this is the boss battle. Careful with the heads. They do take one hole. Those heads are really pain in the ass. Alright, I'm dead.
Rise from your grave.
Gotta be careful here. Deals like a really far punch compared to. Now we need to power up.
Power up.
Still the punches like really powerful ones. What? Come here. God, I lost it. Hurry up. What? Oh my god. At least there's another ball coming. Blue balls. Oh, what?
Power up.
I really suck at this game. I didn't even make it to the second stage yet. So avoid the boars. Avoid. I don't want changing any memory addresses. Alright. Again. Got the jump as the C button. Wow. He really is indestructible. Come on, I lost the...
Welcome to your doom.
Again.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, so that's enough of this game. So another game we're going to play is Castlevania Bloodlines. I'm not sure if the final chapter of Castlevania Bloodlines is playable in Symphony of the Night. Because... And speaking of Symphony of the Night, unfortunately, Sony did not put it on the PlayStation Classic. Instead, they give you a watered down version on the PS4. And combine that with their actions lately. And Sony really is going uphill. So John Morris was actually born in Texas. Interesting, since Japan will actually build a bullet train in Texas next year. Somehow, I incorrectly set my frame rate to 59 frames. I'm like 59.94, but it was back then. I mean, this game does have really dark colors. I mean, if you're playing on a display like the LG Gram or an LG TV, then it's really hard because the colors have too much contrast. So much contrast to the point that, actually, no, it's for games like Persona 5. I had trouble navigating Kamoshida's dungeon on that TV. So when I was recording Persona 5, I had to really honestly, I honestly had to, like, look at the screen. Plus there's one part of Persona 5, like when you enter, like, the Velvet Room, it does not show up correctly on my LG display, but it shows up correctly in OBS for some reason. Oh wow, this is my... I wish you can break this apart. Actually, in Castlevania, you through this health. Unfortunately, I am stuck in here, so sucks to be me. Oh wait, there's stairs. Now, this does look really similar to... Oh, what? I'm gonna fall down. I wish they tell me how many lives I have left. So after this game, there might be a commercial. There might be a break. Oh, what? I at least have 2 more lives remaining. So I just had to walk downstairs. Oh, what? I fell. And there's this really infamous thing in Castlevania. If you jump backwards, if you fall into an enemy, you actually gravitate backwards, and also into the nearest hole. That was pure stupidity again. And I got game over. So, let me check my statistics. I have 2 continues left. And this Twitch actually... I didn't have that many viewers on Twitch. And I'm on the first level too, to make things worse. So I know C is not used for jump in this game. Rather B is. Oh, I hate those bones. I got some money. Everybody loves money. So now on stage on 1-5. Oh, don't duck. Oh, duck game does not work. Jumping doesn't either. These bats are annoying. They're like the Medusas, if you know what I'm talking about. James Wolfe complained about it. Now his biggest complaint is YouTube, because now YouTube has a new policy where you can lose your verified status super easily. I mean, seriously, I really hope I didn't. Oh, the game is lagging. I really hoped I didn't have to get political on the stream, but YouTube has essentially become communist. And even schools in America are becoming communist too, because full story on my Twitter if you want to know more. So YouTube did take the U out of YouTube, and big tech companies just care about ruining your life. So that's why. And Facebook just made a new Connect, more like a Chinese security camera. So back to Castlevania Bloodlines. I love the music. So those skulls can just jump on you at any time, and throw bones as well. I used up all my continues. Isn't it funny that it's also stage 1-6, but I start at the beginning and not in the next room? This game is definitely not easy. Better watch out, because projectiles are too high and too high to jump and too low to duck. That's the unfortunate truth about this game. I've been streaming for like a while. What? Alright. Well, here's the thing. Definitely gonna die. Alright, I used up all my continues, I lost all my lives. So this is enough of this game. Anyways, I have to turn down the voice volume. Alright. So now I have to hold down the start button. There we go. Alright. Now, we are going to show you something that's really cool about this game. Like, for example, if I change the language to Japanese, the menu changes as well. So this is 100% region free. So for example, I changed it so now you can play other games like Columns or you can even play Puyo Puyo, which is listed as a region in a Japanese version, but if you change language to Japanese on your Genesis/Mega Drive Mini, you can play Puyo Puyo. And if you want to play some Puyo Puyo on your Switch, there's a game called Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is actually my favorite Tetris game. Better than Tetris 99 and Tetris Effect. So you can choose your difficulty. Musui means difficult in Japanese. And it's impressive how they had kanji like I heard this somewhere. If it was Puyo Puyo Tetris, it won't be surprising. Now in this game, you get to arrange blocks of 4, and there's also like Puyos that are difficult to clear. Like these are basically garbage Puyos. Or at least that's what Sega called them when they localized Puyo Puyo Tetris to the West. Oh, what? I am going to lose. Right. Alright. My escape paths are being blocked. Literally every one of my options is getting blocked. Oh, what? Oh, goodness. I'm seriously going to lose. Since I have no more room to clear Puyos. I just cleared one, but that's not enough to save me from losing. I also heard this in Puyo Puyo Tetris. Similarities to these two games are really... Yeah, I got game over. So now you could continue in this game. So... I'm not sure when Sega started using the character Ringo in Puyo Puyo because I thought she was used in a lot of like Puyo Puyo games. Ringo means apple in Japanese, and we have some bad apples coming out soon, especially with the iPhone 11 and tomorrow being extremely unproductive. It's good to have a large turnout thanks to social media, like executives having so much control. Yeah, but that's for another time. I should talk about it on my Twitter, because Twitter is where you can talk about political stuff, and YouTube is not the place for it anymore. I mean, but even Twitter is facing these problems. Oh wow, it got a load on me. Is this karma or something? Should not sacrifice. This is getting really serious. I'm not really good at this game. So I need to clear this. And formation. I'm getting owned. Not sure if Flossy Car is going to review this because of because right now he's in the UK, or maybe he's flying back to the US today. And I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what? I'm getting loaded right now. It's like getting dumped on or something. Reminds me of some unsavory Japanese movies. Yes, I love Japan, but they do make unsavory movies as well. In fact, my mom had a college party back in Vietnam, and they had to import like a NTSC VCR, and it didn't work too well in Vietnam because of the hot and humid climate there. But it was definitely something I want. Thankfully, no bonus. And it was pretty unsavory. It's illegal in Vietnam as well. However, some people were able to watch it on the internet. Same thing with Vietnamese news on YouTube. Because Vietnam does not block YouTube, unlike China. Oh yeah, I am having an announcement. So on October 1st, I will have in Eastern time, I will actually have, or was it, at midnight, Eastern time, I will be making a stream protesting against the People's Republic of China. And just so you know, it is not China's 70th anniversary, because the Chinese civilization has existed for a really long time. But the current regime only existed for like 70 years. That would be, it's still a significant portion if it's really bad. And just really unfortunately, too many people are supporting China. I mean, I love their culture and stuff, but but the thing is, it's really hard to criticize them nowadays, especially with a bunch of people after me on Twitter and YouTube. Like, I did post a video about the Hong Kong protests and how I was criticizing the Hong Kong police, but in the end, I got a bunch of comments from pro-Beijing supporters. So because of that, I'm gonna get game over. Because of that, oh wow, I'm dead. How many continues do I have? Oh, just 2. Alright, so... Well, he's fast. I need to... What? Yeah, I just blew like $140 today. On this, and also a game that I found at my local retro game store. It's actually the 5th installment of Sakura Wars, and the only one to be localized, unfortunately, because Sega of America did not care to localize Sakura Wars 1 or 2. or 3 or 4. Or didn't even do it when the Dreamcast was alive, or when the 20th when they changed to the PlayStation 2 for development. Because I heard the PS2 has a more lenient policy with JRPGs. I mean, the PS1 started it all, but the PS2 greatly expanded and the amount of JRPGs available. The most notable ones are Final Fantasy X and Persona 4. Persona 4 Golden is a Vita game, but I don't have a PlayStation TV, and they're like $200. But compare that to like a PlayStation. But PlayStation 3 had Persona 4 Arena. However, it's the only game that has region locking in the entire system, which is actually pretty scummy. Something else that's extremely scummy is how Persona 5 they don't let you use the live function on the PS4, which means that you have to use console capture cards. It really sucks because it is actually one of the best JRPGs of this decade. And speaking of this decade, we just have a little over 3 months to go. It has been a terrible one, let me tell you. A lot has happened. And especially with a lot of recent events transpiring. Oh, I lost again. So that's probably... I could continue one more time, but I choose not to. So now I'm going to go back to the menu. So another game that is available in the Genesis, in the Japanese games. I don't know. I think Puyo is only Japan exclusive. But if we change the language to, like, for example, German or Spain, you can also change it to French. But this game. But remember, the Genesis also came out in Canada, and the Mega Drive came out in Germany. So let's choose Germany. So it says the Ultimate Computer Game Console. Now you can play columns. Now, just to show you the difference between NTSC and PAL, I'll start Sonic 2. Oh wait, they use the NTSC version. That's good because the PlayStation Classic uses like PAL versions on the NTSC consoles. So your games run 17% slower and your emulation is much worse. But at least again, the real experience with the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis mini consoles, or Mega Drive, it's a lot better than, it's actually a lot better than the PlayStation Classic. I mean, Sony literally rushed the PlayStation Classic for the holiday season. Sega took their time. They announced it like a year ago, and they built up hype throughout 2019. So far, all I can say is this product is a success. I'm not buying the PlayStation Classic, even though it has dropped like dramatically in price, because it's so bad. However, hold the start button, and I'll just go back to the menu. And we have one more game that we're going to show off today. So let's change the language to Korean. Chinese. This is probably the traditional one. Super fancy. Alright. We're probably going to choose, I think it was this one, English. It's just gonna take us we're going to do either columns or Tetris. We're probably going to do columns, because this is unique to Sega platforms. Now, I'm aware that there is a game called Hanagumi Taisen Columns 2. But unfortunately, it took me 3 tries to burn. 2 of it was on the Blu-ray player, but on my Blu-ray drive on my main computer, but it kept breaking. For Nintendo was very strict with licensing back then. Maybe really strict now because they just removed every single way you could listen to their music on the internet. Because you could get double. Does this work like that? Yeah, it does. I actually cannot stream for more than like 1.5 hours because of like because I get tired easily. But if you compare that to like my actually, unlike Puyo Puyo and columns, you could actually do diagonals. Which is actually pretty good because... Alright. I'm not sure how Sega will handle stock with this, because I think it's sold out everywhere. Nintendo handled the stock so poorly. I mean, when I mean very poorly, they also discontinued it in North America last year. So, people who want to buy new ones for $80, they're now paying like $100 to scalpers. Meanwhile, in Japan, they're still selling it. Yes, I've been to Japan this year, and I can confirm that it's still being sold. Not that people buy it, because right now the Super Nintendo has the Switch has the Super Nintendo games. If you get the Switch Online subscription, I heard that Americans are probably the saltiest about it. I mean, it is just they compare it to the ISP fees. But anyways, we got wild card. Oh, it's going faster and faster. I heard that the Japanese Mega Drive also has a game from NintenDON'T, which is my favorite developer because they're able to make really good music, and they have made their soundtrack available on Spotify and in videos too. Like for example, if you want to use like a video of make a video about Japan's expressways, you can use their music, but you just have to attribute it. And you also have to pay for the album itself. But I listen to Falcon music because it's awesome. And it actually led me to their games in the first place. Oh yeah, I died. But I did get pretty far, so... I'll just name mine AAA and end. Actually, that is going to be... oh wait. And we will go to... I'm not sure if I still have... Hold on. Let's go to Japanese. So... NintenDON'T did release a game for the Mega Drive Mini. I forgot what it was called though. Let me just look it up on Falcom's website. keyboard monarch. Let's see. It should be. Well, maybe it's not on this version because the Nihon Falcon did not get the license to release it in the outside Japan. So we're gonna change this to genre. So it isn't the same genre as Phantasy Star, let me tell you that. Oh well, if I can't find it, I'll end the stream. This is actually... So these are puzzle games. These are fighting games. I know Nihon Falcon put one game on here. Should be adventure. Let's sort it by release date, if that helps. Now, let's sort it by the 10th, so... I know. Wow. Actually, they did not put it on the international versions. So I'm sorry, I can't show off that Nihon Falcon game. But I do have Trails of Cold Steel 3, the demo, the English version up on my channel. So if you want to go watch it, please check it out. Okay, so that's basically the stream. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. I'm out.